Hello punk rockers, hello Stranglers fans, hello vinyl collectors, hello people on the internet. I'm going to show you a couple of things today that have just arrived. One is almost like I've shown before, but there's a very good reason for me showing it. It's the Japanese 7-inch pressing of No More Heroes, which just came as a one sheet. Yeah, as an interesting, funny aside, the translations from English to Japanese and back again are brilliant. Let me just speak this out to you. Whatever happened to Leon Trotsky? He got an ice pick that made his ears burn. All good. Whatever happened to dear old Gleneth? The great O Mirror and Central Panzer. Yeah, the rest seems quite fine. Peculiar, but always worth a read for the fun content. So yeah, most of the Stranglers 7-inch releases came as a one-sheet cover. I do think this is just an additional from my cellar, and they were enclosed in a blue. Well, I like to call them lucky bags because they remind me of the sweets you used to get when, if you're of a certain age, the sweets you used to get when you were little. Now, let me show you the label. Extremely similar, if you go back quite a while, to the other Japanese No More Heroes pressing. But one subtle difference. And if you're collecting, then it's going to make a difference to you. If you think you're buying one thing and then something else comes along you don't check enough, you might want the first thing that you bought rather than the second thing which came accidentally. Let me phrase it like that. This particular one is the first pressing. If you look around the text on the rim, it says, don't know whether the camera can pick it up, yeah, right about here. It says United Artists Music and Records Group Incorporated, Inc. So that marks it out as a first pressing. The second pressing, I think, says King/Liberty Records. So if you get the King/Liberty Records, that's the second pressing, not the original, which should be United Artists Music and Records Group Inc. I wasn't sure whether to show you this, but I think it's worth pointing out, just to make sure that if you're collecting you get the right thing. And of course, if you start collecting, you're going to want to get that one first, and the second pressing second, the King Records one, Liberty King second, if that makes sense. Full disclosure, as you've guessed, because I bought the King Liberty one first thinking it was the original way back when, but it wasn't, and this kind of clarifies that. The other thing I want to show you today is, let me get this right, the Japanese pressing of black and white with the original Obi strip. What is a strip? The original Obi strip. What a mark of genius to keep Bonnell's figure as part of the strip. If they just made that black or something else there, I feel it would have taken away from the impact of the cover. So well done, the designers of Japan, again, for producing something which is just correct. It's right. Now I am going to attempt to take this out, which, to be fair, I didn't do with the Raven on the last video that I showed you, because it's too involved. That thing's a thing of beauty and I didn't want to disturb it. So, let me lift this whole thing out very gently. Okay. So the Obi, the direct translation to English is sash. Right, sorry about that, a little bit of, shall we say, customer interference in the nicest possible way. Where was I? I think I was about to show you the Obi. Okay. So, yeah, isn't that beautiful? And on the flip side, you've got current albums from the UA King Records roster. Let me see now, what can I see? Nothing that really floats our boat as collective punk collectors, but anyhow, that's what an Obi looks like off the LP. Put that to one side. Well, no, I won't. No, I'll tell you what I'll do, is I shall slip it back on carefully again. This is another thing for collectors as well. If you're buying Japanese records, to be honest, unless the price is super low, and for A, it's super low, B, you don't care if it hasn't got an Obi, then yeah. If the record's cheap and it hasn't got an Obi and you're happy with that, then by all means buy it. Really, again, if the price is right for you and it has got an Obi, buy it, because ideally the LP isn't complete without the Obi. It's not classed as complete. Same with inner bags as well. If you haven't got the inner bags, it's not a complete album as it was released. Put that to one side. Now, Japanese releases always tend to come in what they call U bags. They don't have the square bags like everybody else in the world tends to. Just give you a quick show of the label there. I'm not going to take it out of the bag, primarily because I don't want to drop it. Also, if you're buying the Stranglers, I can't get my words out again today because I'm excited, you see. The Stranglers releases usually come with an insert with the lyrics in Japanese on the outside. And on the inside, you get lots and lots of lovely Japanese narrative, plus some ace photos. Again, if you're the subject of what you're buying, if it doesn't come with the insert, walk away until you do find one with an insert. It's all obviously personal choice. I'd rather have a complete album rather than bits missing. So yep, comes that double-sided but basically 4-page insert. And the inner sleeve is exactly like the standard, except it has the Japanese catalogue number at the top, GP 950. There we go. So now I'm going to put all this back together again, bid you a fond farewell, and hopefully edit this video so that it's vaguely interesting. Thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. You might see the odd non-Stranglers item, but to be fair, 98% of this channel I should think will be dedicated to the Stranglers. I'll say no more. I'll say no more. Take it easy, everyone. I shall see you on the next video. Bye for now.